There is a story uncommon in our day and age, a story about one brave girl who stood up for her rights as a woman. This is that inspirational young woman. Her name is Malala Yousafazai. This young woman believes that all women deserve rights, no matter what their background is. Her key impetus for women's rights is education. Malala faces huge obstacles as a women's activist, but does her best to push through for what she believes in. See these guys? Yeah, pretty intimidating. They're known as the Taliban, one of the largest terrorist groups in the world, responsible for many global outrages, such as 9/11. These are Malala's obstacles I was talking about before. Their policies on women are not in any way loose, as they force them to wear a burqa at all times in public, because the face of a woman is the source of corruption for men. Women were not allowed to be educated after the age of 8, and until then were permitted only to study Quran. Malala wrote a diary which was composed of many personal writings, such as her trips to buy bangles, living in the beautiful Swat Valley, and the disappointment of losing the ability to go to school. Malala wrote with the best intentions, but was not aware of the dangers she would be entering into. Malala's life would be in danger because if found, the Taliban would not react to her writings well. Women seeking an education were forced to attend underground schools. Women and teachers took huge risks for abandoning Taliban's rules because they could result in public flogging and execution. The Taliban eventually found Malala's writings. On October 9, 2012, Malala was shot in the head and neck in an assassination attempt by Taliban gunmen while returning home on a school bus. She remained in critical condition for a few days, and then was immediately rushed to a hospital in the United Kingdom for intensive rehabilitation. Malala's father, Zaidin, has remained with Malala in the hospital and has thanked all supporters of his daughter. He has spoken on her behalf by saying Malala is recovering well and wants me to tell you she has been inspired and humbled by the thousands of cards, messages, and gifts she has received. She is so grateful for the men, women, and children across the world interested in her well-being. With her bold stand, Malala has shown to the rest of the world that it takes only one determined person to stand up for what he or she believes in. Her courage has awakened not only the people of Pakistan, but the entire world. She has been an activist for women's rights, especially education. Malala's world recognition is anything but unknown, as she has created her own award known as National Malala Peace Prize. There has been talk for her nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize, as she is backed by 60,000 people. Malala is one girl standing up for women's rights everywhere.